These are the reasons why I joined eXp Realty. It might be the reason why you end up joining as well. It might not. It might work for you. It might not. Either way, here is a quick overview of why I joined, why it made sense for me. The first thing is stocks. I am paid with EXPI stock for doing the work that I already would be doing at any other brokerage. I've been a real estate agent for 2.5 years now, and I have about $18,000 worth of EXPI stock, and I didn't do anything above an extra of what I already would be doing anyway. Just for me, helping buyers and sellers and referrals, I'm getting stock. eXpI has a low cap of $16,000. So when you make Icon Agent, which is like this trophy over here, when you make Icon Agent, meaning you cap, and then you do an additional 20 transactions, like you yourself, you have the opportunity to get that $16,000 back to you in the form of stock. So with 2.5 years in the business, I have $18,000 as of today. It's most likely going to go up, but of course we can't predict anything. Number 2 is the healthcare. eXp offers very steep discounts for the healthcare that they have, and they work with Clearwater. So luckily, because I come from a military background, I have the VA, but the option for the steep discount with eXp's healthcare is super, super worth it. I know that a lot of people that are real estate agents have left their brokerage to join eXp just for the healthcare alone. And if you've been in the business for anything more than maybe 5, 10, or even like 15 years, chances are that you've talked to other real estate agent friends and you've told them about how great of a brokerage you were at, wherever you're at. And chances are you may have done the recruiting for your broker or for your team leader. And because of course, like attracts like, right? So you want to work with your friends. Chances are you might have recruited for your brokerage. But how were you compensated for that? Were you compensated for that on a recurring basis? Not just a one-time fee, but did you participate in the revenue for that? So for example, just like Keller Williams has profit share, eXp has revenue share, meaning just by literal definition, revenue share is above the line before expenses are paid. Profit share is after all expenses are paid. Obviously, whatever is left over, that's profit. So just by definition, revenue share will pay you a lot more than profit share does. So if you have done any sort of recruiting, you could have been paid over and over again every single time that agent that you brought on closes a deal. You could have been getting paid for that. And the revenue share could be very, very profitable. So for me right now, I'm making a good amount of money. That is a good portion of my non-active income. That's how I've been able to attract 40 agents into my crew in the last 2.5 years. I give them all of the resources that they need. They take everything for free, no team split. So it's kind of a no-brainer, but I get it that I'm biased. But the best part about that is if I were to pass away, my revenue share is willable. So every single month that I would have gotten revenue share, instead my spouse can get it. So if I'm making between $3,000 and $5,000 a month right now, chances are that's only going to be more and more as the years continue. And that's something that, again, if I pass away, my spouse can get that without having to work at all for that, because I have already done the work and I've put them in a position where they're able to just reap the rewards. And because of that, with the revenue share, that has been able to help me lessen the amount that I have to produce, lessen the amount of active income with buyers, sellers, referrals that I have to make in order to make ends meet. And I'm on a mission to retire at the age of 38. So I have a 5-year plan to retire. And I know that I'll probably achieve it before then because of revenue share, because eXp offers opportunities for you to get paid and compensated on a recurring basis for work that you're doing already. My goal is not to continue opening doors and selling houses at the age of, whenever I want to retire. I want to retire as fast as possible. So after I interviewed 13 different brokerages, I found that eXp was the right fit for me because it aligned with my goals of retiring early and passing on the effort that I've done. So that way my spouse can get paid for the work that I've done. I do not want to work forever. I imagine and I presume maybe you might not want to work forever either. So if you have any other questions, I would love to schedule a one-on-one call with you. We can either meet in person or over Zoom or however method you want. I am more than happy to talk to you about why specifically I joined, if it might make sense for you, if it might not. But either way, it's worth you finding out whether or not this is a good fit and will help you retire early. And that way you can kick your feet up and relax. So let me know. Would love to talk to you. Thanks. Talk soon.